Kapoa ndani shanza. Ishaanza. So
Hi guys, welcome back to Last Football. And today we're back again with the gangs. We have Caleb from the other side. We have
Roshane, Liverpool
fan.
Yeah.
And again we're going to be joined by a Manchester United fan.
Plus we have a Spurs fan over here.
We have a Spurs fan over there. Yeah. So we are doing some discussion about football. So let's discuss. Of course, the first thing we're going to do a preview of Chelsea. Chelsea is going to be playing against Southampton. So they are away today. They are facing Southampton. So we're going to look at the squad, probable lineup that we'll be expecting. Chelsea versus Southampton. Of course, the last game Southampton played, they played against United. They lost 1-0, but they tried. So against Chelsea, of course, they played against Leicester. The last game they won, despite having a red card. So today, most probably, we are expecting James not to be in the lineup. We're also expecting Koulibaly to be back in the team. So there's so much going to happen. Of course, you already know that Broja is back in the team. He used to be a Southampton player. Of course, he was a Chelsea player, but he went on loan to Southampton. So much we are expecting today. So I don't know what you expect from Chelsea. Probably, Caleb, what do you think Chelsea are going to do? Chelsea wanafanya nini?
Maoni yangu naona Chelsea watashinda tu leo.
Yes.
They just win.
So unaona kama Chelsea watashinda. Of course tuliona Man U walicheza na Southampton. I know you support Manchester United. Na kwa ile game, of course Southampton they did display a very good game. We had the likes of akina Ward-Prowse. Tuliangalia hiyo defense yao, wako na kijana fulani hapo anaitwa the defense wako na Salisu. And the way they deployed their game, of course, they missed chances, but they did play a very good game. And the way we've been seeing Chelsea play, nowadays it seems that were a bit shaky, especially in the midfield. Tunajua Kovacic alikuwa injured. There are reports kwamba James alikuwa injured. Of course, najua James vile unamjua. Unaonaje? Unaona kama itakuwa ni pengo hapo, like if you miss James?
Kwa James mazeo ni pengo kubwa sana. Yule jamaa naye huwa anawasaidia sana, hata saa zingine yeye ndo anafunga. So itakuwa pengo, but hapo kocha akicheza kiee, itakuwa tu poa, yani mtawili tu. Mtawili.
Yeah, so lakini I think replacements we only have, I think Loftus-Cheek anacheza that position. The right wing back. Then Mchukwama Likweta can also fit on that place. Now that we already have a defender that is coming back, Koulibaly, who can also play on the left and the left centre back position. Silva is there. Of course, on the left, on the right centre back position, maybe you can give a chance to Mchukwama Chalobah. So I think James, of course, that team itakuwa sana. And then tell me what you think about that, especially on that side.
Okay, about Chelsea, I'll talk about Southampton because last weekend we played against Southampton. I'm a United fan. Chelsea ndio kwa shida moja kwa Southampton na their gameplay is kind of different from these other teams. Hizi teams zingine was na moja ball nyuma, then they set a counter attack. As for Southampton, counter yao is very different. They don't play hapo katikati in the middle of the field. Wanacheza kando. When they attack, attack from the sides. Then wakifika pale kwenye 18 wanaanza kuingia kwa box. So watu wengi wanatumia wengi watakuwa defenders mostly. I mean fullbacks like Pereira and on the right team tunachezesha nani? I had a predicted lineup yangu nilikuwa nimepredict. On the right nilikuwa nimeweka Chalobah. Sijui kama anaweza cheza right back but nilikuwa na hiyo.
I think anacheza only the only position probably can play very well is the right centre back position. Of course, we've been playing Loftus-Cheek on the right centre back, on the right wing back, right? He's been deployed there as a hybrid. Sometimes as a Likweta can be there. But the problem is that Southampton work on a PC wingers. Then we have the only option we have is as Likweta, and probably the right hand side we can deploy Loftus-Cheek. So I don't think there's any other person. Definitely. Chalobah can only fit on the right centre back position and also a central position at the defence. Yeah.
It will be so hard to defend against Southampton, but it will also be very easy.
Yeah.
Depending like on how you defend. If you defend narrow,
Yeah.
it was so hard to defend against Southampton. But if you defend wide,
Yeah.
players on the wide of the field itakuwa easy. Ukija katikati, hawa wana utilize ile wing sana. Okay, hiyo ni according to game journal last weekend.
Yeah.
Alafu na highlights muone leo. Yeah.
So tumeangalia, of course, Chelsea saizi the linked with Fofana is coming. That is something that we expect. By the end of this week, not probably, we'll be having Fofana in our team. And of course, the only problem we have now is that we don't have enough centre backs. Now that CHElSEA is likely to be leaving, though I heard that he's not leaving actually. What do you think? You've seen Fofana play, and you've seen him in the Premier League. Of course, he has some injury record. Of course, last season he did play much of the season. What do you expect from someone as a neutral fan? Like, of course, you've seen him play. What do you expect from him? What will he add to Chelsea?
I don't think the injury situation will be a big problem for him.
Yeah.
Fofana has played for Leicester. This is a very good team in the EPL.
Yeah.
He has proven himself in the EPL. I don't think he'll struggle. I think he'll perform straight away.
Okay.
Maybe it will take him some games, but he'll perform.
Okay, thank you so much. You have some comments? Maybe tunaweza pata comments.
Yeah, we can see Njue Munene Babu, bigger bro.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Munene. Keep commenting. Tell us your prediction today. Chelsea versus Southampton unaonaje? And probably some other games that are going to be played today. Tuambie unaonaje? What do you expect from Chelsea? Some of the expectations that you have for this season. Where do you see Chelsea this season? At the end of the season, where do you see them? And especially after signing Fofana, probably they also will be signing Aubameyang. What do you expect from Chelsea? Do you think they are going to be closer to Liverpool and Manchester City? If that is what you expect, you can go ahead and tell us in the comment section below. So we want to get your reaction on that. I mean, what do you expect from Chelsea now that we know that they're going to sign Fofana? And again, probably they will end up signing Aubameyang from Barcelona. And again, I've heard that Chelsea have also been linked with Wilfred Zaha from Crystal Palace. And again, I think, is it Neymar? Yeah, Neymar. So what do you expect from them? And unaona Chelsea and such kind of players, unaona kama watapiga push Manchester City and Liverpool, the team that you support?
Tuseme kifootball wise, saizi Chelsea wako vizuri. You guys mko na kikosi yenye labda tunaweza sema kama ni zile big four teams in England ama in EPL, tunaweza sema Chelsea mko na the best players so far. Because having someone like Sterling in your squad, alafu mtu kaa huyo unaweza kupata like mko na red card, but unaona even the game against mlikuwa na Leicester. As in vile vita zenye alipigana kufunga bao mbili na mko na red card na kitu ni timu ni kama ni Leicester. It was a bit of it was a piece of work by the way kwa neo. So I just say big up to Sterling and if vile pia hamjaichezesha maplayer wengine haijamaanisha kwamba hawezi fit kwa game yote ama katika timu yote ile ambayo mtakutana nao kwenye michuano labda. But according to me, mimi naona Chelsea mko na kikosi kizuri. You don't need Neymar, you don't need Messi, or you don't need Ronaldo to be whatever kwenye mnataka ni whatever kwenye mnataka kuwa. I think utilize whatever you have saizi in terms of players. I think mtaketi pale mahali mnataka. Last time nilionyesha game poa and you can see like Sterling amejichanganya na form vizuri. So according to me like Chelsea sioni ikiwa ni iko na squad mbaya ama kitu kama hiyo, but naona tu mko sawa. So labda kuna changes kidogo tu mfanye katika lango lenu like in terms of defenders and all that. Mkifanya kitu on that sector madam naweza kuwa tu fit, but to me naona squad iko sawa and sioni umuhimu wa mtu kama Neymar ama sidi mtu mkubwa kuja tena pale kwenye hiyo club game, because if it's about players mko now they are so aggressive na kuna vijana ni mayang pale na pia wanapiga kabumbu vizuri. Hiyo ni maoni yangu, so siwezi jua mtu mwingine anaoneaje.
Okay, thank you so much guys. I can see you watching. Make sure if you're here for the first time, please consider subscribing. Make sure that you give this video a like. So let's continue. Let's talk about, of course, we've talked about Chelsea, discuss about probably what to expect today against Southampton. And again, some of the arrivals probably that Chelsea will be bringing in before Thursday. I mean, before Thursday or by Thursday. So, and again, let's look at, of course, we've seen Chelsea have been losing players through red cards. Discipline in the team. Is it something that should worry a Chelsea fan? Caleb, can tell us. We saw the last game we played against Leicester, we lost a player, that is Gallagher. Then the other game we played against Leeds, we lost a player, that was Koulibaly. And I think there's another game that we played and we lost a player. I don't remember very well, but we lost a coach, right? He got a red card. So in discipline in the team, does it worry you as like as an issue fan? Do you think Chelsea fans should be worried about that?
Yes, I think they should because first of all, but a red card. As we all know, EPL mazeni ngumu sana. So any injury ama red card kwa first 11 huwa ina matter a lot. Mwanzo kama hakuna backup ya kutosha. No. So as a fan, I think Chelsea people should be worried, and na hiyo pia inaweza changia pia, unaona, kufunga mabao nini kwa unstable kiasi, hata kama forward yako iko sawa, but center back wako mid mwanzo from the last game you obviously know nani Kante na Gallagher na watu wawili tofauti sana. Kante tofauti sana.
Hata Kovacic ukiangalia, even though unasikia kocha anasema that Gallagher anaweza kama Kante, again na Kovacic pia anaweza replace, but Gallagher kuna kitu, I think there's something that Room say analaka. Akona pressure fulani ya kuimpress coach sana, and anafanya some challenges ambazo ukiangalia kama the last game he was not supposed to make that challenge. I mean, it was easy because Chalobah was there, could have covered him, but he did a challenge that was stupid. You saw, even if you watch that game, so even the players surrounded him, man, what have you done, man? You've costed the team. So and it was so early in the game. So that was, I think,
it was wrong. So unaweza sema you can't compare Gallagher and Kante. Kante is something, different, mtu ambaye anacheza ball vizuri, anaweza haribu aka build up nini, aka create chance kidogo, but Gallagher ni ile anacheza ku impress coach. So I think as a red card it will affect.
Wow,
it must.
So let's not talk about of course like a Liverpool fan, right? The way you've seen Chelsea trend this season, I mean, from the first game, the second game, the third game, now we're going to the fourth game, right? Like, what do you see from Chelsea? I mean, are you worried like it's going to get into the position that you guys have been occupying?
Okay, according to
the best two teams, size unajua Liverpool na Man City are the teams that have been on foundation. They've been pushing each other to man positions. I mean, points wanapata 90 something, 98. Crazy points, man. What do you expect from Chelsea? I mean, are you seeing them to getting into those positions?
Okay, unajua saizi like EPL ndo imeanza. Na Waswahili wanasema mwanzo wa lele mama ni ngoma, ama mwanzo wa ngoma ni lele mama. Tukwenye nakumbuka kusema nani. So hatuwezi enda tari to an extra mile tukaanza kusema kwamba like timu fulani vile imedominate saizi ati hiyo ndio labda itashikilia position for long, ama like itapiga games kadhaa ndo baadaye timu kama Chelsea iweze kuja kukava baadaye, ama ni of course atuombei timu yoyote mabaya, like ati tuipatie like wewe ona tu Arsenal ile game ya sita utaona ikiperem kama nizi, unaweza shangaa by the way, na kuna uwezekano pia mtu akaenda hata unbeaten because ile ni football na mpira hudunda, unaona. So tena nitarudia kwenye point yangu hiyo, pole kwa labda kwa language yenye nitatumia ama nini, lakini hivyo vyote watu tunaviita ni vishindo vya ushuzi ya vitoboi chupi, umeelewa? So Arsenal kwa pale juu ni kama ile umesimama tu kwa empty can, wakati wote unaweza kaanguka. So bado ni mapema sana tukisema Chelsea, pengine tuseme iko na kazi ya kufanya kubwa ya kufanya hadi mpaka warudi pale ambao tunataka Chelsea kuwe ama Man City kuwe ama Manchester United kuwe. So hizi timu zote tunaziona zinapambana na kwenye michuano wakati wote kuna mshindi na mshindwa. So kwangu mimi labda nisiongee kwa leo, niseme labda nina maoni gani juu ya Chelsea ama ni nini ama kitu najua ni wako na players wazuri, wako na like kila kitu yenye wanahitaji saizi, though wanaifanya it so hard like kustabilize hiyo whatever like hiyo kikosi chao vizuri, umeona. So kivyangu mimi nitasema tuipeni muda. Tukishaingia game ya 10 plus huko ndo tutaweza kuja tuanze kuangalia like ni timu fulani like hii tunaona kabisa hii inaweza ikafanya kitu fulani ama ikafanya maajabu, ama timu hii hatuioni ikisonga pale mbele, unaona. Because ukiangalia timu zote kubwa zenye zilifanya vizuri last season zote ziko nyuma ya baadhi yenye ambayo inatakana kukua. Tuseme mtu kama Man City yako 9 points ama ni that is 10. Mtu kama Arsenal mwenye alimaliza namba 5 namba 6, yeye ndo tunamwona pale kileleni. Manchester United, Liverpool, unaona ni watu bado wana struggle huko chini. Yaani Chelsea tunamwona bado ni mtu anagongwa madraw, but kuna game ana win, ni bado tunasonga. So ni baby steps tu bado hawa ni watoto bado tunawakuza. So vile kadri anavyotambaa tumwangalie labda mbele asigongo na kitu fulani ili kwa kumfunza njia fulani. So I think hizi timu like tuzipatieni time. Tusikimbilie tayari kusema namuona Chelsea kimaliziana namba 4 kwa sababu ashadraw game 2 ama ashadraw game 1. Hiyo itakuwa ni vibaya. Tuseme labda Man City hatumuoni sijui akichukua kikombe kwa sababu amedraw moja. Hatuwezi sema niyo kwa sababu bado ni changa. Plus tuko na vikombe vingi vya kupigania hapo dunia. So vile vingine hata hatujavianza bado. Tunaona ni PL bado ndio imetumia, but okay, Alibad catches the fat one, hiyo tunajua, si ndio? Yeah, so Arsenal ku make that step kwa pale juu pia ni like inawapa changamoto timu zile kubwa pia ziweze kujua like sisi tunakosea wapi ama tunafaa turekebishe wapi ili tupande mahali fulani. So kivyangu mimi nitasema tu tuzipatie any time. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Now, of course, I think you can also tell me your sentiments about that, because the way Chelsea have been trending, of course. What do you expect from them, man? Going to maybe this some 10 games from here. You know the fixtures are a bit congested. Champions League is going to start with some of the signings that they're making. What do you expect from Chelsea? Do you think they are going to be closer to Liverpool than Manchester United? Now that we know, you've seen in the last 5 seasons, you've seen Liverpool and Manchester City being the best teams in England. What do you expect from Chelsea? I mean, what have you seen? You can also talk about Arsenal, because you talked about Arsenal, the way they've been performing. They've won 4 games in a row, right?
Yeah.
So you can also tell me about Chelsea and Arsenal. What do you see? Where do you see them? The signing that they have made and some of the performance that you've seen Arsenal have this season.
Honestly, I can't really talk about expectations of any team.
Yeah.
I can't tell you what I expect from Chelsea or Arsenal or United and City or Liverpool.
Yeah.
I think it's way too early. The Premier League just started a few weeks ago, and it's too early to talk about expectations.
Yeah.
But I had kind of thinking about discipline, so I'll just talk about maybe discipline and how it can affect the club.
Yeah.
Last season, Manchester United, we had a high number of indisciplined players in indisciplined cases, and it really cost us. Kwa local room ambayo kwa like there was a leak. One person akaenda kuleak information out. That's indiscipline. Kwa indiscipline doesn't mean that wale mchezaji mtu rafu kiatu kwa nini. Hiyo kitu ya kwanza ina cut connection between the fans and the players. So the players will always be under constant pressure, constant banter, constant whatever from the fans. Like ukiwa in discipline, when the team is the fans never expect anything less than a win. The fans don't want a draw, they don't care, they just want wins and wins and wins. Na mkianza kuwa in discipline, mnaanza ku lose your connection between yourselves. Mkienda kwa uwanja mnapata the team is so divided. Certain players don't want to pass to certain players, wanagombana nini. So in discipline inaweza ikarudisha chini sana. Mkiplay together, doesn't matter kama team ni kali ama si kali, but if you get each other's back, like unaweza saidiana vizuri sana. Yeah, that's all I can say about it.
Okay, thank you guys. I can see you guys watching. Please, if you're here for the first time and you've not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel so that every time you're here, you'll be the first one to know. So then, guys, we are going to give our prediction. For those people who bet, sometimes we do get them right.
Yeah.
So you can also write down our prediction. And also, if you want to bet, you can also do that. Please, if you're here for the first time, please, and if you've not subscribed, please consider subscribing. So, I'm going to get the prediction. Of course, hii ndio game kubwa leo inachezwa. Chelsea against Southampton, game kubwa ambayo inacheza. Because there will be some other team who will be telling us about other teams that are going to be playing. We look at the fixture, then we'll talk about the prediction as we go. You know. So tell me what you expect from Chelsea. Give me the scores. The right scores probably. Chelsea.
From both teams.
Yeah, from both teams.
Chelsea 2, the other team 1.
Chelsea 2, the other team 1. So it's going to be a goal for each team, right? Okay. Then what do you expect from Chelsea?
The same. 2-1 for Chelsea.
2-1.
Okay, let me add something.
Yeah.
Chelsea will take the possession.
Yeah.
It will be a 2-1 win for Chelsea.
Yeah.
But Southampton will keep more pressure on Chelsea than you guys will do. They have more counters and more attacks than you guys will do.
Okay, thank you so much. And then before you look at the other fixture, you can tell us what you expect from Chelsea. Do you expect them to get a win today?
Today?
Yeah. And give me the prediction.
I think both teams deserve a win.
Yeah.
And nitakuwa mchachi wa fadhila ama nitakuwa mchachi wa maoni ya hizo timu zote mbili if like nitabase nikiwa one sided that is.
Yeah.
But I think Chelsea are going to win.
Yeah.
And that is 3-1.
Yeah.
That is according to me.
Okay, 3-1.
Yeah.
So the other thing before we leave, guys, we are going to talk about Manchester United. You know, they've signed Anthony. They've signed Anthony from Ajax.
Yeah.
And again, we know they're also looking for a striker. I heard you guys are looking for a striker. And the other thing, I think you're also looking for a midfielder. But again, you got the boost. You got a midfielder from Real Madrid. That is Casemiro, the 4 times Champions League winner. So that one, I think, it adds something to your team, right?
Yeah.
And also, there's also some other news kwamba you guys, it's like Cristiano Ronaldo anataka kuwa leave and atakwenda kucheza kwa Champions League at least. You can also tell me what you think about that. So I'm here with Manchester United fans, true Manchester United fans. Of course, when you look at the statistic, that is should tell you that Manchester United fans are so many in the world. In all the globe, at least Manchester United wako wengi. So I'm going to get the information from Manchester United fans. They tell me what they expect from their team, especially the expectation that they have by signing Anthony from Ajax. And again, they tell me the situation on the striker position. So those are the things that we're going to be discussing. And also, I'll also get their reaction of how they've been playing. Of course, wameshinda game mbili mfululizo, something that has not happened for a long time. So I'll get the reaction of these fans. So I'll start with Remy, right?
Yeah.
So tell us what you, especially, let's start with Anthony.
Yeah, actually you're right.
Yeah.
Let's just talk about Anthony. I won't talk about expectations as I told you earlier.
Yeah.
It's way too early to be talking about expectations at this stage. So
Yeah.
maybe we should let the league develop for a while, maybe 10 games, 5-10 games
Yeah.
before we start talking about expectations.
Yeah.
But I'll talk about the signing of Anthony. Of course, Anthony completed his medicals.
Yeah.
We've announced him. So many people wanted him to play during the Leicester game just to see how
Yeah.
he can accommodate in the team during the game with Arsenal, against Arsenal.
Yeah.
But I saw somewhere, it's an unconfirmed report that it will be a very big stretch for him to play against Leicester. So it's very unlikely that Anthony will play against Leicester, but he might make his debut against Arsenal on Sunday.
Against Arsenal Sunday. It's a big game, eh? It's going to be a very big game.
So sorry. Anthony's arrival will give a very big challenge to both Rashford and Sancho because Anthony is a winger and he plays on both sides.
Yeah.
He can play on the right.
Left, the right.
Yeah. As we know, both Sancho and Rashford can also play on the left and right.
Yeah.
But according to how the team is right now,
Yeah.
Anthony can play on the right side
Yeah.
because Ten Hag used to play on the right at Ajax.
Yeah.
Then Sancho can play on the left side.
Yeah.
Then due to the uncertainty of Ronaldo,
Yeah.
if he leave or whatever,
Yeah.
Ten Hag might want to put Rashford at the centre forward position
Yeah.
or maybe Martial. You know, Martial is so prone to injuries.
Yeah.
So Rashford at the centre forward will be okay. Like we can have a front three of Anthony
Mm-hmm.
on the right,
Mm-hmm.
Rashford and Martial at the centre forward position,
Mm-hmm.
and then Sancho on the left wing.
You guys have 3 Anthonys, man. Anthony Elanga, Anthony Martial, and Anthony himself.
Killers.
I mean, you guys are enjoying, man.
The Anthonys.
The Anthonys, eh? What do you have to say about Anthony now?
For me, naweza sema Anthony manze hiyo ni signing.
Which Anthony? Oh, by the way, we have Anthony, right?
Now they have Anthony Elanga,
Anthony Elanga, Anthony Martial, Anthony.
Anthony himself, right?
Yeah, the Anthony.
The famous
The
Anthony.
famous Anthony.
Yeah.
The Brazilian.
The Brazilian Anthony.
Brazilian.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So for me, naweza sema Anthony manze hiyo signing yake. Manze hiyo imekill yani.
Yeah.
But for now it's too early kama venye Remy amesema.
Yeah.
It's too early for us to know tujue atacheza vipi, but as for me I think Anthony will perform. He must perform.
He must perform.
He must perform.
Let's continue because I had to interject kidogo because I saw you excited about Anthony, so I decided to give you a chance to talk about him. So let him complete some of the points that he had.
Okay, as I was saying, so Ten Hag will have a freedom of playing Rashford at the centre position, the centre forward position.
Yes.
As you saw in the during the Liverpool game,
Yeah.
he performed so well.
Yeah.
He has a very nice pace,
Yeah.
and then with proper providers from the mid and the wings, he can perform great because he can just wait for the ball and make the runs. Okay, the front three, I think it will be just Sancho, Martial, and Anthony Dos Santos because Erik Ten Hag seems like he's really impressed by the way Sancho has got into his methods and tactics. So it's very unlikely to see Sancho being dropped in the near future. So Sancho might as well start on the left. I think I'm just repeating myself, so I'll just go to another point. I'll talk about Anthony's season, the previous season at Ajax. There were 33 games that Ajax played in the league. Anthony only played 4 games. He had an ankle injury. But he was still the best offensive player for Ajax. So I think he'll perform. I won't say that it's a must he perform because you can't just say something is a must. I think you just have to go with reality. So in reality, he can perform. It might take him 2, 3, 4 games, maybe a while. As you've seen, so many players who play outside the Premier League always struggle to adapt. Yeah, but I don't really think Anthony will be the same case. He'll perform. Yeah, maybe he won't score so many goals, but he'll perform.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think that's all I can say. I don't know how many points I've laid out. Yeah, that's all I can say.
That's what you can say. That's all you say. What about Casemiro? Of course, we know Casemiro is coming. I've never gotten your reaction about Casemiro.
Casemiro is a block. Casemiro is a very big block. I think Casemiro. Okay, as I've said, I can't talk about expectations. I can't talk about I just talk about a player's attributes. Casemiro is a very great player. United have in a very long time. We've been looking for a proper
CDM.
Yeah. And I think for the first time we've gotten a proper game. And I think Casemiro came way too late because I really want to see him play with Pogba. But Pogba left way too early, or should I say Casemiro came too late. But I think with Casemiro at the center, Eriksen at the center, Bruno, Fred, I think it will be a good team. I can't say what I expect, but I think it will be a good team because I think right now Fred won't be played at the defensive position. Anakuwa anachezeshwa mbele kama kwa position yake ya kucheza as a number 8. Kama last game aliingizwa sub, alipelekwa pale number 8. Hata mforce kucheza CBM tena because we have a CBM.
Wow. So, first we talked about Anthony.
Casemiro, Martinez.
You talked about the butcher himself. We have Martinez, right?
Martinez.
Tell me about the butcher himself, Martinez.
The butcher mazee is killing it, mazee. Yani, first of all, mazee, Martinez, mazee, big up, mazee. Unaona? Mazee, Martinez anacheza ball and inafaa. But as for me, I just wish Martinez could play alongside Bailey. Si ati yeye kucheza na Varane ni mbaya.
Bailey alienda
Marseille lakini huyo boys alikuwa poa sana, but for now mimi nasema defense yetu at least iko poa sahihi kuliko Maguire mazee was slow.
Maguire anasikia mtaka kumpenda Chelsea mazee, mtaka kutupatia disaster. You want to just say something
aende tu
England international man. England international.
Unaona sahihi, unaona game ya sahihi tuseme kama EPL ya sahihi tuseme. Unajua kama kitambo. Sahihi iko fast. As in sahihi unafaa kwa more advanced, unajua like a good defender, a good center back. Anafaa kuwa na speed, kuwa na nguvu, anafaa kuwa refu kiasi, ona.
Good on the ball.
Alafu tumia akili pia at least. Pia usio mtu wa kucheza back pass nini, unaona?
Na Martinez ako na hiyo yote.
Apart from the height, Martinez ako sawa.
Block. Read the game. Good on the ball.
Clear vizuri.
Progressive passes, right?
Yeah.
So I think you're a good player there. But we still have to look at. We still have to give him some time. So that we see when you need some of the leather strikers. But kama Haaland, right? Haaland whatever anaonyesha, anaona kama anaweza mtisha Martinez. Ivan Toney lakini alimtesa sana, si ndio? Ivan Toney kali. Na anaitwa Mbwemo alimtesa Martinez, alimchanganya sana Martinez, right?
But so far so good. Martinez hapo poa sana. As for me, it's a good sign.
Okay, I can talk about you mentioned Mbwemo and Ivan Toney, and you've only focused on Martinez. I think it's wrong as a United fan. So again, but what you at the game tactic tulikuwa tunatumia. Mbwemo and Ivan Toney wako na mbio sana. Alafu hiyo siku hiyo game tulikuwa tunacheza a very high line. Tulikuwa tunaenda hadi CBO tulikuwa tunacheza center, unaona. Mambo is very slow. Martinez pekee yake hawezi kimbia cover two people. So Mbwemo attack from this side, Ivan Toney attack from this side. There's no way Martinez anaweza defend wote. Alafu De Gea bado haja land vizuri in the act of coming off the line. De Gea bado ana stick to the line. Okay, I won't talk about vile Martinez anacheza gameplay yake. There's nothing to talk about. Hakuna kuongelea about height yake. You've all seen it. Na bado mtaona mistake mention Haaland. Washapatana before. Ashapatana na Nunez before. Ashapatana na Waswode before. Na aliwa pocket wote. Perfectly. As I was saying about, I was talking about your tactical high line, a very high defensive line. Ukiangalia hizi games zenye zilifuata hapa, ile game tulifungwa hivyo. Hata kucheza tena high line tulikuwa tunacheza moderate. Game ya Liverpool tulicheza moderate. Hii game ya Southampton pia tulicheza moderate. Okay, hatukucheza Maguire but ilikuwa poa. But game ya high line inafaa defenders wenye wako intelligent na wako na pace, alafu wako na strength. Pale sisi tuko na Varane ako intelligent, ako na pace. Ana mbio sana but ako vizuri sana. Dalot ako na pace sana. Malacia pia ako na pace. Martinez ako sawa na ako na nguvu pia. Alafu that brings me to the keeper. Tunakwambia De Gea kama anacheza highlight, you can't play with De Gea like one absorb it. That's why we bought Dubravka. Sasa tumeona Dubravka, nimeangalia highlights Dubravka. Nimeangalia his best games, his worst games, his biggest saves and his biggest mistakes. I think then is a very key player for you to kucheza highlight.
Okay, thanks so much. Then you as a Liverpool fan. I mean, we've seen United play. They've won 2 games in a row. They beat you in a game that you played. Again, you are not at your best. So unaonaje United? Of course tumeongelea kuhusu the butcher himself. Hiyo ndio majina amepewa, alipocket some of your players, right? Even though we didn't have Nunes in that game. And again tumeongelea kuhusu Anton. Unaonaje kuhusu Manchester United? Unaona kama they're back now, because some of the Man United fans are gassed, man. They seem to be back. They seem to be saying that their team is back and they have the right manager. And again, we can also talk about your idol. I know you idolize Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay.
Is rumored to be leaving Man United.
Okay. Since nianze kuwatch football Sami, sijakaa chini nikasema timu yoyote ile. I mean beating Liverpool doesn't make you like a great team or something like near that point.
But I think there's a point here. These guys have been rivals, right? They've been rivals.
Okay.
Kama unakumbuka, game ya Liverpool is a game that made Jose Mourinho leave Manchester United. Because alipopigwa na Liverpool, you cannot tolerate. See, hiyo game ikifika, the rivalry that inakuwa hapo. Liverpool versus Man United.
Yeah.
And I know, as a Liverpool fan, even if you won't admit, you'd rather beat Man United than even beat Manchester City.
That's why I've said, Sammy, like beating Liverpool doesn't make you a big team. So,
but that is
this is what I mean.
You need some rights, man.
This is my point, Sammy. This is my point. Like, ninaweza nikapigwa na Fulham. Sawa. Naweza nikapigwa na Norwich. Naweza nikapigwa na timu yoyote ile England au timu yoyote ile. But does it mean that Norwich ni kubwa kuliko Liverpool?
No, this is my point. Ninakupata. You see, don't try to play it down, man. You guys lost it, and that is a game that you guys always unafixa kitoka.
Yeah.
I know. This is what you look at. Unaangalia, when am I going to play Everton?
Okay.
Sindio, that's a derby. That's a massive derby.
Yeah.
When am I going to play Man United?
Okay.
These are my rivals, right? And these are the people who ile time yenye mlikuwa mnaenda kuchukua kikombe la season, these are the people who are praying that you guys don't win that, because mngeshinda mngewafikia kwa titles ambazo wameshinda 20 titles, you guys are 19.
Okay, nimekuelewa pia sasa. This is it, like this is what I meant. Like unaona katika kila team iko na zile targeted teams zake zenye wao wanataka kuchukua points kutoka kwao. And that is like unaona big 4 ama saizi hata tuna big 4 tena, we have big 6. Sindio? Like we know kuna watu wenye wanaweza wakafit kwa top 4, but like ni ile tu like ni bahati yao ambayo yenyewe wakaangukia number 5, number 6, but it doesn't mean that these teams sio kubwa. Umeelewa? Natetea point yangu. Sasa katika kila timu kila timu iko na mpangilio. Like we have like mtu wa Liverpool akisema this season ama if first leg nataka ninyoshe mtu kama Liverpool Spurs vizuri. Nataka ninyoshe Arsenal. Nataka ninyoshe Chelsea. Nataka ninyoshe Manchester United. So unaona tayari like amejipangia, kuna targeted teams zenye labda tumejipangia. Hizi nikizinyosha kama ni team 5 I have 15 points. Na hiyo tayari unaweza kaa chini ukafikiria like mtu mwenye amenyosha hizi team zote like ku grab hizo 15 points kwa first leg na umekutana nao watu wote vizuri, then I don't think kama kuna timu yenye hiyo hapo katikati itakusumbua. Unaelewa? Kwa sababu hizi timu zote that's why nimesema beating Liverpool doesn't make you a great team. Kwa sababu gani? Ninaweza nikapigwa na kila mtu, but nikifika kwa Manchester United naongeza bidii zaidi. Naweza nikapigwa na kila mtu, but nikifika kwa Arsenal naweza nikaongeza bidii zaidi, nikapata points pale. So ninaweza nikapigwa na kila mtu. As for Manchester United, venye umesema labda ni comment kitu hapa na pale, nigusie hapa na pale. Like squad yenye wanaenda ku-apply size ama wanaenda kuweka size ni kikosi chenye wanafaa kuvunja records. Umeelewa? Like having someone like Anthony, both Anthony's by the way, see wote wamerudi sasa. Anthony Martial hapo na Anthony ndio like ashasainiwa tu recently. So these guys kama wataenda na vile mimi nasema ama vile mimi nataka, watakuwa timu poa sana. Ronaldo, as for me, mimi ni fanatic wa Ronaldo vibaya sana. So Ronaldo wakati wote kama huyu kijana ataanzishwa, kwanza nataka like game ya Arsenal, huyu kijana nifanyie wonders. Wampatie Ronaldo like kipindi cha kwanza tu nataka Ronaldo aanze, then ubavuni as in hapo katikati kivyovyote vile, lakini Casemiro tu yani as in akwe tu pale. Mnaona tayari Casemiro alipokuwa Real alikuwa na coordinate na Ronaldo vizuri, so wakileta ile energy pale, then on Sunday kitawaka moto. Na hiyo ndo by the end ndo game yenu ya kwanza ambayo tutasema Manchester United wameanza kugeuka vizuri sasa, because nyuma wanajitahidi. They have Lisandro, kama namtamka vizuri Lisandro, they have Varane. Mko na nani mwingine mzee? Zizi nasema huku nyuma.
Malaysia.
Okay, Dalot mimi sijamwaminia vile sana.
He's a very top player, especially for him. Statistically, yeah.
Wow. Very good points I've gotten from you guys, and I'm happy.
Yeah.
Of course, we're trying something new, and I know the display is not that satisfying. The way I wanted to lay out, I wanted to have it as a landscape.
Yeah.
At least kuna some disparities nimeona, but next time I'll try and improve about that. So thank you guys for those when you were to join Leo.
Yeah.
So I don't know whether you have something that you can say. Nani gonna rebut on what he has said? Something to add. Nothing Man United fan you have to add from what he has said.
Spurs fan.
Yes.
Okay, bro.
Okay, thank you guys so much. Make sure that you join us tomorrow. We'll be doing a review of what you've just said. And again, you can do what? You subscribe.
Yeah. You don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share. Yeah. Mabea loves football.
Yeah.
Till next time.
Yeah. We are out. We're going to watch some football so that tomorrow we come back.
Big game. Chelsea versus Southampton.
Yeah.
Big game, bro.
Big game.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Bye. See you later, man.